Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Nick here. It is 1:40 on this May 16th. And today we are finally getting that new Elantra. Actually, bought it on Saturday, but we're bringing it home today. And actually, here we are almost a week later, excuse me, a year later, from the horrors of May 23rd, 2021. So that's exciting news today. But this video is not a worship video. It's not a train video. I wanted to talk to you about my reaction to the horrible incident that occurred in Buffalo on Saturday. It was a beautiful afternoon on Saturday. People just going to the grocery store like anybody else would. Then what happens? Somebody from 200 miles away comes and ruins it for them. "18 years old, dressed up in an army suit, the target, he wanted to kill as many African American people as possible. My question is, why? You probably heard what happened by now. He drove from Conklin, New York to this parking lot and opened fire. He goes inside the store and he continues on his rampage. It's absolutely horrifying to think that somebody would do this. And what we have learned about this suspect is this wasn't the first time he wanted to do this. He wanted to do this at graduation from his high school last year. I actually read through some of his manifesto. 180 pages of what he was going to do. But this is not the first time we have seen something like this in recent memory. The Oxford, Michigan shooting. Another example of what comes to mind. Darrell Brutz at that Christmas parade in Wisconsin. Why? Why are these people allowed to live their lives and yet continue on their rampage? I'll tell you why. Because Democrats, judges, district attorneys who have their heads up in the clouds and other places as well, they don't care about the victim. They want to protect the criminal. So it wouldn't surprise me if this guy, by the name of Peyton, whatever his last name was, it wouldn't surprise me if when he goes back to court on Thursday, he's being held in a Buffalo detention center right now. But it wouldn't surprise me if they just let him go. Why? Why does this happen? Why is it that we live in an upside down world where the left always has a say? Just look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that Kyle Rittenhouse case. Defending himself, and you had a prosecutor, the mainstream media, the president, calling him a white supremacist, wanting to just throw him in jail. The jury saw the facts, and he was acquitted. So he got to go home that day. But meanwhile, you have this. And then another shooting happened on the other side of the country this weekend at a church. It leads back to the age-old question of, should guns be banned? And we have a confused, senile commander-in-chief that has no idea how to command. He said he was going to shut down COVID. He didn't. Unlawful mandates and just all sorts of all sorts of things that it just blows you away. Because we need law and order. We have to make people held accountable for what they do. It's the only way to make this right. We saw this guy's arraignment. And he was in a paper medical gown. So it just goes to show you. We live in an unsafe world. And it's sad, to be honest with you. It really is sad. No matter what, you could go, a day go by, a week goes by, a month goes by, and then yet you hear the same story over and over again. So that community of Buffalo is shaken from something that was totally unnecessary and completely wrong. A total of 13 people were shot at. 10 lost their lives. 3 critically injured. And then we had the incident that occurred after the Celtics game on Friday. It really is sad. And thank God this does not happen in Lebanon. We live in a pretty safe town, and we like to keep it that way. So that is my reaction to the Buffalo shooting this past weekend. Thanks for watching.